Welcome to the year-end wrap-up of In the...
I'm supposed to say that. I'm the host.
Sorry.
Welcome to episode 42, the year-end wrap-up of In the Lab. So, I'm not Jeph Maystruck. Who is this guy?
Conrad Hewitt.
My name is Conrad. I'm very excited to be one of the newest members of the Strategy Lab team family. The Strategy Lab family.
But more excitedly, you get to host
In the Lab.
the final version of 2015.
I'm not worthy.
No, he hasn't shut up about it all morning.
Pretty stoked. So the year's over, Jeff. It's done. 2015 is it's over. There are 11 hours left.
How did you
like it?
Did you have fun? Did you
have
a good
time.
year? You had a good year?
It was a good year for me.
Me too.
But for us, as a company, what did we do?
It was a pretty big year.
I would say so, and I was only around for the last couple months of it.
Yeah, well, that's I think we were asking about if you could sum up in words the year. Brandon was talking about growth because, for some reason, if you care about customers and you do right by what you say you're going to do, they talk about you. So
miraculously,
it's kind of cool though, because it's the first year I think we've actually said, you know what, we actually have a company here. We're growing this thing. So yeah, it's fun. Big year.
Yeah, I would say so too. What did we do that nobody else did this year, do you think?
Oh, what a question. What did we do that? Well, I think going back to the original, how do you sum up the year? For me, I think it was experimentation right across the board, from the start of the year to the biggest presentation I've ever done, to the middle of the year when we started Big Idea Camp with the help of clients, our own staff, everybody, Jordan McFarlane over at Campbell. That was a complete experiment, had no idea how to do it. And then finally in this final semester entrepreneurship class, starting a company and selling t-shirts. But outside of that, I think just on the design side of things too, Eddie won't say it on camera, he already said he wouldn't. Jerk. He rebranded an entire company from start to finish. Like, that to me is pretty cool, having somebody trust you with their, hey, we're going to talk to the world, but I need you to come up with everything that we're going to be speaking on. Yeah. And then to see a billboard that he created out in public, that's pretty cool. And other things like experimentation with posters. We actually did posters for the first time ever. Like, uplifting posters, very cool. Stickers, we're always experimenting with stickers. And yeah, I think this one is almost famous now in some parts of Fort McMurray. There's a bunch of kids. About 400 high school students got this presentation. But I think more so, we're trying to affect more people and have more people in our tribe this year. And as Strategy, I've always said that you're not a real company until you have a t-shirt. And we actually came up, this is like our 4th rendition of a Strategy Lab t-shirt now. Yeah. But that's cool, because now you see people actually wearing your brand out in public, and you say, oh my God, hey, that's us. And then it says, well, you look great today, so you kind of feel good about yourself too.
Feel great about yourself.
Yeah.
So where are we going? What does 2016 look like on December 31st of 2016? What are we talking about? And do I have a beard yet?
Well, first things first, your facial hair it's going to exponentially increase. He's only been here for 2 months. You can already see some stubble coming in.
He's Mr. Miyagi-ing me with the beard.
Every morning, wax in, wax out, wax in, wax out. But beyond that, we're going to keep growing. We need to add a few more bodies, too. I think the team needs to get a little bit bigger. But this, to me, is the year we prove to a whole bunch of clients, especially some of these we have some really cool clients that I think we're going to show them how the internet is going to take them to the next step. And for a lot of people in the nonprofit world, it isn't make more money. It's more reach. It's talking to more people. It's connecting with more of your audience. So the analytics we've had from the past 3 years, plus what we're doing right now, doing a lot of testing with AdWords too. We have a lot of campaigns of AdWords set up. But to me, it's actually going back to the executive director, the CEO, or whoever's in charge saying, you did it. It wasn't us. We got to push them in the direction where they got to tell their story. They got to show people exactly how they're affecting my community and how they're actually making Regina a better place in a small little way. All we do is capture that. I already forgot, one of the experiments, 4 to 40. If you check out 4 to 40, we'll have a link here. We're at double digits for placements. 4 to 40, if you didn't know, it's the 4 hours to 40 hours a week that somebody with disability can work, and you become an inclusive employer. This is something Brandon built the website. He did all the videos. If you go to 4to40.ca, all those videos Brandon put together, but we've been a partner with that since the inception. We're talking about going across Canada now. That literally could blow up and help so many people with disability find that job, and more so help culture of all these different companies create this inclusive employment. That, to me, is one of the coolest things that Strategy Lab, I think, has ever worked on. But that is thanking to CORE, because CORE and Creative Options Regina brought us in on that project. So where are we going? Staff, we'll increase our team, but I think our reach. We can do a lot now. It's incredible how you can actually look somebody out and say, we can double your traffic. And again, it's going back to that, it's the money ball. Just measure. Measure what actually works. And don't be afraid to tell clients, hey, this is what we're doing. It may or may not work. And then after, come back and tell them it worked, or better yet, it didn't work, and here's why we're not going to do that again. Here's the other step. It's very simple. That, to me, is a simple strategy of caring about what you're doing and showing them results. That, I think, is going to make us take on a lot bigger and more interesting clients, too.
Very cool.
What's your goal for 2016?
I want to learn. I want to learn how to do stuff, and that's why I sort of joined the company originally, is that I had a real interest in what you guys did, and I just wanted to learn how to do it. And I've learned so much in the last couple months that I've been here, and there's so much more I want to learn about SEO and graphic design. And so hopefully in the coming year, I'm able
to me is
those skills.
The StratLab model is everything's experimental.
We're an incubator.
Yeah, but it's everything. You cannot be the smartest at online marketing. You cannot be the smartest at SEO. But what you can do is help other people around you to learn what you're learning. And if you can keep that going, that's why I said the all-star team, it's a bunch of superheroes walking around, because everyone has their one little subset of amazingness in some area. And that's what I think the biggest benefit to our company is. There's this. You have a brilliant mind right next door to say, hey, can you look at this? What do you think of this? And all of a sudden that is creating better design, better stickers, better t-shirts, better lottery tickets. Not better lottery tickets. Those are staying the same. A lot more winners, though.
Yeah?
A lot more winners this year.
I can feel it.
So, to wrap up, we'll be back in the new year. I heard rumor of a Braden Conrad episode, or 2, or 7.
Could be in the works.
Who knows?
Nice. Looking forward to it.
Anything else?
Just thank you very much for letting me host.
Do you have a resolution?
Not really.
Resolutions are for sailors and gypsies anyway.
And with that, goodbye from all of us at Strategy Lab for 2015. We look forward to seeing you next year.
Peace be to Journey.